And now we're finally going into the knife rounds. So enough blabbing around for me. Let's focus on this matchup. But I'm back. This is a hobby, focusing on CSGO and Rainbow Six. And now it's time to focus on Counter-Strike Go Advanced, the knife round between CLG Red and Big Chillin. And looking at CLG's Red's roster, we have Diane, Jennifer, Goosebreeder, Emmy, and Benita. And for Big Chillin, I love it. Blackpink, Lisa. I love K-pop as well. Monk, Devil, Squidda, and Braun. Knife round is now over. Let's see what teams will decide to take for sides. And then we can finally start things off here on Mirage. Again, thank you so much for CLG, Counter Logic Gaming, for having me on in this stream. Hopefully you guys enjoy you guys and girls enjoy the broadcast of the event silly. And also thank you to our sponsor, Newegg, to be able to get this stream going. So we will start things off here, Big Chillin on the CT side, and we will have CLG Red on the terrorist side. And looking at things so far, we have 2 smokes, a molly, and a flash. So I don't know if we're going to have a smoke. No smoke was thrown early for a window. So it might be an execute to just try to split into the A bomb site. Because number 8 and number 9, which are Goosebreeder and Emmy, I think will go underpass. We'll try to connect through the connector. And they'll crunch into the A site. So Braun playing under the balcony. And one at CT spawn, which is going to be Lisa spotting it from the ticket booth, is going to call for the rotation. Oh, they even go for the boost. This is amazing. Goosebreeder gets the first kill. Diane then on to Braun. So they have a 1-woman advantage moving into the A bomb site. And this is a mistake from Big Chilling. Not really looking at the crossfire setups or communications of where they're coming towards that middle side, because nobody was really trying to play mid for the mid control for the CTs. So it comes down to a 4-on-1 situation. Bomb planted at the A bomb site, definitely well planted for an A ramp hold, and even at connector, this is going to be an easy round for CLG Red. That was sick. And even then, Emmy goes with a 1-2 tap, the headshot onto Squidda, and that was a flawless execution from the ladies here on the pistol round. And mind you, I'm actually broadcasting this. Big shout out to Max, who is currently running the production. So we're going to have to be broadcasting from the auto director because I don't have controls of the camera. So we'll focus on that in that sense in terms of how this match is going to be watched. So we're going into round number 2. A force buy coming in for Big Chillin. A scout for Braun, who's going to use this towards the A bomb site at the ticket booth. Deagles across the board and armor. Lots of utilities for flashes to try to slow down a take, and count on aim, rely on aim with the Deagles to try to slow down CLG Red. So far, it starts off well. Monk is down to 22. Diane's on her own upper B, but this is good. She forces a huge rotation towards the B bomb site, and now they overtake A. There was only one person playing in there. It was Lisa. AKs and Galil's moving through. Mac 10 to try to open up and sell the fake at B. It works off. Nice 1D though from Devil inside CT spawn as the girls are pushing a little bit more aggressively towards the CT spawn. And look, the counter nades are working well. They're not using the flashes really. They only have smokes left, and now it's just a cleanup crew from Benita and Goosebreeder. Benita getting 3 of her own in that round, and that's going to be 2-0. Not too much in terms of what they've lost for CLG Red in terms of weapons. Yes, it was a nice 1D by Devil, but economy-wise, not too bad, because at this point, since Big Chillin has invested a lot of money into that second round on that force buy, it's okay for Diane to go for another Mac 10, because this time you know they're going to be low on economy for Big Chillin. It's common right now to see a lot of buys on that second round, whether you're T side or CT side, just the way as the meta has been changed with the money system and the loss bonus. And now you're going to have Diane, who's going to be running out again with the Mac 10, who's going to scout for some information. Jumping Mac 10, you got to love those. You hate to see it. And now she puts Squidda down at 35 HP, forces a rotation into A, and now the girls are moving into B. This is CLG Red running a lot of fakes so far, but I'm excited to see what's going to happen when it's going to be gun rounds at this point. Now one jumping outside the window as Squidda gets picked off. Emmy will be able to dispatch him. That was Devil trying to move inside the site. Diane with the flank, and that's a flawless victory for the ladies. So is Diane going to upgrade? Because she has 2 kills with the Mac 10, so that's $1,200. She does have enough to upgrade to an SG if she wants to, but looks like it's going to be basically a bonus gun round for the girls. They're going to give some sort of a chance for Big Chillin at this point. Forced op being dropped here for Big Chillin, so you're going to have an op for the first time for the CT side. No ops for CLG Red. So this is going to be a tough feat, though, for CLG Red. If they basically kind of do like a bonus round with the money that they have, not upgrading from their Galils and their Mac 10s. If they lose this one, not a problem. They'll be able to buy the next round, but they're going to buy low But then on the other end of the spectrum, Big Chillin is going to build up that economy, right? $3,300 from winning that round. And then if they actually don't lose that many players, they're going to be looking good underground right after. So see, the op comes out to play. And the Mac 10, I was trying to find some information, gets picked off, a nice boost, a trade-off, but it gives away the information of Emmy. They know that she's inside the window. Devil's moving out inside scaffolding. He's going to get the backstab, easy kill, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. 2 players remaining for CLG Red. They're able to get 1 frag with the Mac 10, but that's it. Ron on a rotation from jungle is going to be able to take down 2. And that's going to be Big Chillin, only losing, I think, 2 players, right? If I'm not mistaken. So unfortunately with ESEA, what sucks is that they don't have how many kills that you've had or how it went off in each round when you hit tab. So I'm going to have to remember that and try to play by memory. But I'm pretty sure they only lost 2. Now you buy AKs. That's what I'm talking about. Diane's only at 450. Goosebeater's at 350. Big Chillin at this point. They build up a bit of economy. If they win this round again, or whoever wins this round here is going to be pretty much for broke. And this is a chance where they could reset CLG Red. And now as they run for an execution, and that smoke was really, really late. So I really gave a chance for Braun and Blackpink, sorry, Lisa, to just sweep up the ladies that are just trying to push towards the CT spawn. If only that smoke went off a little bit earlier, that's miscommunication right there. They might have had a better chance to overtake at least the ticket booth and get a bomb plant. So now no bomb plant. Economy is very low for CLG Red. You're going for pistol upgrades. Big Chillin knows this, so that's why Lisa's going to be with a Mac 10. Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate. No in-game sound still? No. Hopefully, if you don't have in-game sounds, maybe I'll do it in my voice. Devil gets a headshot and a trade-off by Emmy. As they're trying to move with pistol, she gets the headshot onto Monk. So she clears out the B bomb site, rotates 2 actually from A into B, but the bomb is actually moving with Emmy towards the B bomb site. This is going to be tough because Benita only has 4 HP. Now they're clearing it up. I think they should have went for that fake play again for CLG Red. That would have been sick. But now at this point, I think it's going to be very tough for CLG Red to take this round. They do have a 1 woman disadvantage. Connector's just going to run up. So she's just going to run up, and Benita's going to get spotted. They should have moved together, at least set up for a trade at this point. You still have a minute to work with, so they actually move together, set up for a trade. Diane could have picked something up, go for a bomb plant. Now she's going to go for an aim battle towards the B bomb site. At least was able to put Braun down to 14 HP, but overall, she gets picked off, and that's tied up 3-3 now. Yeah, if I think I put my case to default, which is usually C, but Z is now what I use for auto director. And Z, what is binding to my Z? I think it's my Molotov that's bind to Z. So whatever is binded to your Molotov, maybe is your auto director key. But whatever, back to a gun round. First time that we're going to see an SG in this round, or in this matchup as well. CLG Red on a full buy. They're trying to take this mid control. They did throw a lot of smokes for a mid control, but they're playing very passively. Oh, Lisa gets the headshot onto Emmy with the MP9. That's going to force Emmy back in her tracks, play by the pillar side, use the range to her advantage, and she does win it. So at least there's that. Now things have calmed down a bit. Molly towards the connector to let Benita out, but Monk picks her off from the catwalk. Diane looking at the underpass, trades it off against Squidda, but you still have the op towards catwalk that decides to fall back towards market. Bomb is still down all the way back into B halls on the T side. So lots of fakes being thrown by Goosebeater. So I think they're going to pick something up and crunch back, or not something up, pick up the bomb and crunch back towards the A bomb site, because Diane is already committed all the way up towards connector. As soon as his smoke dissipates, can she get this win against Braun? I don't know why she was looking back. That's an easy kill there for Braun. So now the last 3 remaining ladies will have to play the trade. So, oh my god, they're actually rotating out towards the B bomb site. So from that kill and a walk coming into A, there you go. Braun at least turns around, looks back into jungle, spots all 3 of them, including the bomb. 20 seconds left, drops down towards connector. Could be an easy kill onto Goosebeater, but now he's protected by Emmy. At least they get the bomb plant. Goosebeater peeks out. Braun is still on fire with a 3K so far. Looking for a quad for this round. At least bomb is planted for Goosebeater, and can she clutch a 2v1? One more smoke remaining. They could throw that on the bomb, and she peeks out, gets the first kill. This is going to be huge. Smoke at least is thrown, and Goosebeater could just play the sound. Devil. Fake defuse. Goosebeater. Fake peek, and she gets the headshot of the Devil. Nice clutch there by Goosebeater, and Devil falls down to put CLG back in the lead. That was a nice 2v1. And that, I don't know why Big Chillin. I think it's a little bit of nervousness maybe on that point, because again, 30 seconds remaining on the round. I think it was Braun, right, that got the kill onto Diane on top of Connector. So maybe it's miscommunication to say, look, I got the kill on top Connector. She was looking back towards Catwalk, so maybe she's just looking for a rotation into Catwalk, and the rest of the leaders are moving at upper B. As they rotate everybody inside CT spawn and also at B, and then outside at Archway at Jungle, then it was an easy walk-in for CLG Red. Almost went into favor for Big Chillin, though, because Braun, after that mistake of miscommunication, was still able to take 2 down. A great play by Goosebeater, was down to 6 HP at this round, and now down to 0 and out of this round. We're trying to get something going on for CLG Red, but a force buy from Big Chillin gets denied by Diane with the Galil. Great job on the staircase. Oh, a spam through the smoke. I think he spotted feet at that point. And Emmy is down to a 3 versus 1. Make that a 3 versus 0. As they look good to start things off, but then as soon as they made it towards the top of that staircase, they just didn't know where the rest of the opponents were. So you couldn't find the information to try to set up for trades, or at least set up for, hey, he was here. It was just like, freak, I got killed. Where did it come from? No time to react. Big Chillin also with some nice kills through the smoke, so that was courtesy of Monk. Made it a little bit hard for CLG Red to take over that A bomb site, and I think from the way they were pushing, they were trying to get a plant at least for the connector side. Smoke on the top, and then the way they moved in from the connector. And now it's going to be a pistol round coming through. A nice Tech 9. I haven't seen that in a while. And the objective is to try to get a bomb plant with 4 HP. Oh my god, they almost had it. Take 2. It works because Emmy picks up the M4. And now she's on a 3 versus 1. You know what? It's okay. They got the bomb plant. That's what they needed. She gets 2 kills, maybe a third. Oh, a nice drive by P250 there from Squidda. And it's now going to be 5-4 in favor of Big Chillin. But you know what? It looked like it was a bit one-sided so far towards these fights. But when you look at the overall score, winning this pistol round was actually crucial for CLG Red on a map like Mirage at this point. Because I don't know about you guys. I want to check the chat and know what you guys think. But the addition of that bench hasn't really changed much there for playing on the T side of Mirage. The only thing that it's really useful for these days is looking back towards Catwalk. So it forces a harder hold, at least for the CT side on B. That's Catwalk because of the bench, but also that the way how it's set up on that van side, you can't really jump peek anymore. So it still makes it really hard for Big Chillin to play the CT side, or anybody in general for B site. But so far, CLG Red's been focusing on overtaking the A bomb site. Now this time a full execute. Now we're running out. Full blind it was Lisa, I guess, at that point, because she was looking towards a ninja spot. It was an easy kill from Diane. And now they overtake this A bomb site, but they still have an Opera at the staircase. At least Benita gets the headshot onto Braun. You still have the Opera Squidda at the staircase. Bomb has been planted as well. And it's actually planted for the A ramp. So in great position, a flank coming through, but Benita doesn't land that op shot. So now it's getting a little bit harder. And he has the position, but Monk gets a double kill. Now it comes down to the site. A 2v1, they know exactly where Monk is at, but Monk knows the scene. Goosebeater inside the hallways at Palace. The crossfire is set up, and Goosebeater gets the spray, and it is now 5-5 in favor of no one. But I gotta say, if you look at the overall, in favor of CLG Red, because I still think that the CTs still have an upper hand here on a map like Mirage. Yeah, exactly, Slinky. The catwalk does make it harder, as I said before. As soon as you stand on the bench, you can do basically, how do you call it, the gopher? Like the peekaboo kind of thing, and just go for an instant headshot. Because from a catwalk's point of view, you kind of have to just like aim for the head and get a nice reaction shot for the kill. From the bench's point of view, you can see almost half the body, depending on where the position is for the CT side. Now, force buy coming in for Big Chillin. It doesn't pay off. Monk just totally got caught totally off guard, rather. And Squidda gets sprayed down by Emmy. So that's 2 entries coming in for CLG Red at the B bomb site. They lose everything that they bought so far in this force. Braun, nice little bunny hop into the bullets of Diane's AK-47, so that leaves now Lisa with the upgraded Deagle and a small armor. And pretty much at this point, you want to save whatever you invested in. Because they only have a 2-round loss bonus. So that's going to put him at, what, 24? So they're still going to be broke. So CLG Red's looking pretty good at this point for this first half. And they're going to make it out with all 5 of them alive. So no guns collected there for Lisa. And this is great for the economy moving into the last rounds of the first half. Look at the scoreboard so far, though. Emmy, the nice entries, pays it off for CLG Red. Everybody's putting their numbers. Jennifer, at this point, may be suffering a little bit in the kill section. But I got to look at to see how she's doing, at least on utilities. Yeah, Jennifer is at 85 utility damage, right? So she's doing her part as a support player. So that's actually pretty good. And this time, this full save coming in from Big Chillin. It's going to be another B execution for CLG Red. Easy pick off towards the underpass. Oh, but Devil's a ninja spot. Gets a dink with a USP, but not more than that. Bruce Bader stops him in his tracks. Fight coming through. A nice shot there. A tag from Squidda. But Benito wins the fight with the op. Bomb now planted. It's looking good for CLG Red to get another flawless round here, sorry. As Lisa and Braun are the last 2 remaining. And Lisa, again, will try to save exactly in the same spot at the window with the Deagle and small armor. Braun, at this point, rotated it out towards the A bomb site. Trying to get some range with the P250, maybe kill on catwalk. Yeah, it seems like it, but he's not going to spawn anybody because, once again, all the ladies are moving outside at upper B. Dan's picture, I can't. Oh my god, I just noticed it too. That's actually pretty damn amazing. Okay, so we're going to call for a pause. Finally, at this point, we're going to try to stop the bleeding. I think at this point, it's going to be a pause called by Big Chillin. If it works the same way as the tournaments, you have, what, 4 timeouts in the map? Might as well take advantage of one now. As the leads sort of fell apart for them, right? It was, what, 5-2? 5-3? Now it's 7-5 for CLG Red. And out of those 4 rounds that CLG Red won, you forced Big Chillin on a double save pretty much because they went for a forced buy 3 rounds ago. Didn't work out. And then 2 pistol rounds follows victory for CLG Red. So that's why you see the economy. It's so good. And look at Big Chillin at this point. Missed decoy as well. So 4 smokes, 1 kit, small armor across the board, and M4's unsilenced. So M4, A4 across the board as well. No ops. So it's going to be hard for them to try to find a little bit of information. An execution could be very good here for CLG Red towards the bomb site. You're forcing Goose Breeder out at Van and forcing rotation. It's working off. Braun spots her. But you still have Black Pig Lisa holding towards Ticket Booth. You haven't really forced a real rotation because you didn't get a kill yet. So now you have Jennifer moving back at the underpass. The execution comes through. And even Goose Breeder loses a fight versus Devils. This is going to be hard right now for CLG Red to sell this fake. But at least Benita, she doesn't need the op. 250 kills, rather, sorry, as Jennifer gets one onto Monk. And now it's a 1-woman advantage for CLG Red. Last 2 from the CTs, moving from the CT spawn up at Ticket Booth. Bomb now once again planted for the A ramp. Benita spammed down to 2 HP. It's crazy how the Opera is the one that's moving in for a plant, and she gets a kill on the Devil, fully blinded, traded off by Braun. It's a 2 versus 1. He knows that these were ones that because of the flashes that are being thrown, and that was courtesy of Emmy, and now he knows where Jennifer is at. This is going to be a tough one to win for Jennifer, because Braun has been on point. She even goes for a jump peek and puts her down to 30 HP. Now she's going to run up. Half her body was spotted there. That's what I meant by it's going to be hard for her to win that fight. A little bit stressed out on that 1 versus 1. Braun maintains his cool and gets a 3K and a clutch to actually win that round for Big Chillin. But that was a very expensive round for Big Chillin to win. Moment of salvation here for CLG Red was that thanks to those 3-4 rounds that they won without losing any players in the last 2, they're going to go for another full buy, and it's going to be another broken bar for Big Chillin. You win this round here, you only have an op that's going to be dangerous right now in the hands of Squidda. But you get rid of that, you get rid of the M4, round should be in your hands, and it's going to be a full-out rush towards B again for CLG Red. You put Big Chillin by winning this round in a broken buy for the last round. It could be looking like a 9-6. So far, so good. Only 1 down for CLG, and that was Diane, while you have 2 down for Big Chillin. We're still trying to move inside the site. It's going to be planted at the default spot. Bruce Breeder, uses the boost from the bomb planter to actually get a nice spot inside the B bomb site. Window smoke, hallway smoked. They're looking in great position now for CLG Red. At this point, I think for BC, I wouldn't go for it. You go back, save your guns, and try to bring it to an 8-7. And that's exactly what they're doing. Falling back in their tracks. They had no money to work with. Saving the op and the M4. You're going to be at what here? Lost bonus at 2,400. You could probably drop an M4 from Squidda onto Monk because you have full utilities as well. Braun can maybe drop a FAMAS, and things will be looking a little bit better for Big Chillin moving into the last rounds. There we go, we're back. You were back? All right, we're back. I was actually going to type it out. Virtual result. There you go. I did it before. I did it once before. And I wouldn't mind doing it again. Okay, let's focus back on the action. 4v2. I lost all of the action because I was trying to figure out where Max was. But at least it's a 2-man advantage now for Big Chillin. 1 minute left on the clock. They have the bomb in hands as well. Inside T-spawn. This is going to be a little bit tough. Smoke being thrown, spam through the smoke as well, so they know one's close. Pop flash for Diane to peek out, but nobody's there, and Mia Elise trades it out. Diane wasn't looking at the right spot. They get a second one at the double. Now they go for a wide swing. They're trying to trade it out, but Monk is going to stop them both in their tracks. That could have been big. Could have been a nice clutch. But we went for the wide swing instead of a jiggle peek, not expecting somebody to be on the top of that of the platform inside T-spawn. So now it is 8-7. Switching sides. Told we're muted. Nope. I just unmuted the stream and I hear myself, so you guys are trolling me. All right. Again, 8-7. I think this is a pretty good scoreline for CLG Red so far. Seeing that T side is still very hard to execute towards the A bomb site. Nothing's changed towards that side. They've used a lot of crunch tactics that really came down to the wire, maybe 2v2s, 2v1s, push situation, trying to win those rounds. But most of the times when they really went fast-paced towards the B bomb site, it seemed to work out very well in their favor. So let's give it to them for that. This time it's going to be a smoke execution for the T side inside the A bomb site, and we're playing retake for CLG Red. So 2 inside spawn, 1 in jungle, 1 pushing towards spawn. That was Monk. You have 2 players as well from Big Chillin with no armor. This is going to be a hard hold here on a post-plant situation, especially when Benita gets 2 kills with the USP like that. Clean, crisp, and calculated. Lisa trying to do the same thing. That's 1, that's 2. Trying to go for a 3rd hat trick. Spots 1 on the staircase. 180. Let's go for the 4th. Why not? On fire with this pistol round. Looking for the ace as well. That is 4. And can you get the ace? It gets stolen by Squidda. And they cannot take down Lisa at Tri-Box. It looks so good to start things off, especially Big Chillin pushing too aggressively for the peaks inside CT spawn. They get spanked by Benita on the retake. But then you look back at it, one tap. Well, maybe not really one tap, but you saw the crosshair placement of Lisa. It was actually sick to see the way that was played, but we didn't really go out and play aggressively on the CT side on the retake to go for the trade. So you pay the price, 4K, and a great hold by Big Chillin when I thought that it was going to be a failure at that point. So they tie things up 8-8. A double scout that we saw before at the window. That was very aggressive for Jennifer and Benita. But as things have calmed down a bit towards the middle side, we have an execution, maybe a fake towards the B bomb site. Because you have a smoke that's being thrown. Kind of a similar strategy as what Diane was doing before. This time it's going to be Devil. You have one pushing up all the way towards the upper B hall. So Diane kind of knows the way that she wants to play that second round. Monk, I don't know why you're walking out that way. You get tagged down at 31 from Ticket Booth. So she knows, right? She was the one that was trying to find information towards the B side before. This time she's going to do it again, but she's going to get spotted. Devil leads down to 27 HP. But they don't force a rotation out of that. While I think CLG Red, when you looked at that second round that they did on their side, they did force a rotation. Benina is all by herself with a scout. That is a nice pick. And now you got some people coming in from Catwalk. Already one inside the site. She's looking for some help. Emmy gets a kill, meanwhile, at least towards middle, at least. Braun pushing forward. Just continues with the Mag-10. And now the fourth spy, last one remaining. Goose Greeter with the MP9. Can she get anything done at this point? It'll be nice, actually, if she could salvage a SG. Jiggle peek, a dink, and a headshot. Can the second SG take her down? It's that van, spot it, picked up now is the SG. Gets a second headshot. Oh my god, is she gonna get this? Braun only with a Mag-10. Clock is ticking. She looks at the wrong angle, unfortunately. Oh, that would have been so sick. But Braun stops her in her tracks, salvages only one SG. But look, I mean, yes, it was a forced buy for CLG Red, but they hurt a lot of Big Chillin's economy. Pretty much a garbage round no matter what for Big Chillin. Because they're going to be able to upgrade against a full pistol. We've talked about this numerous times. If you've heard about it numerous times in other broadcasts and other tournaments. But if they can get more damage again with pistols, especially with the way this is set up, they're going to pop flash for team mid, and there's actually two guys up there. So there's that pop flash from Goose Breeder. Here's that peek out. So one fully blinded, two fully blinded. Squidda still manages to get a few kills. Now push is coming through. Squidda 1-2. Getting some support at the same time. A dink at least from Jennifer, but they get nothing more than that. Unfortunate there. SG too strong. But if they actually manage to take Squidda down and actually hurt a little bit more of the economy, this could have turned things around for CLG Red in this gun round. The chat is ruined. Chat's going by so fast. So 10-8. Sorry if I'm slurring it a little bit in my words. This is a solo broadcast tonight, so I am trying to do a lot of play-by-play analytical things and just having fun with the chat at the same time. So you might hear me speak very fast. If you want me to slow down, I can. But it's making me slur my words. I'm not drinking water enough, so I'm parched. All right. So as I mentioned before, a full gun round. Oh, what a pick by Lisa. I don't think Benita ever expected that towards Ticket Booth. Two women playing under the balcony as well. So they're trying to go for a peek and then go for a double aggressive push. It still works out. Meanwhile, though, Diane who was playing towards Catwalk, is able to take down Monk towards the connector. So we're back to a one woman advantage for CLG Red, and they're in pretty decent position actually, because the bomb is actually walking towards the A ramp, and Goose Breeder is waiting. But this kill, will it force a rotation? No, it won't. At least they open up the B bomb site, but the advantage here is that it's a 2 versus 2, and Goose Breeder took down the bomb carrier. So Emmy has to come up big at this point. She's playing towards the Tetris, and they know exactly where Devil and Squidda are because they pushed out towards the B bomb site, towards mid side. So they know the aggressiveness should be, their aggression rather, should be coming towards A site. Actually, they don't, because they're both looking at T-spawn now. Okay, but at least here, they have high ground advantage, right? So you have high ground advantage from the high-low position. Actually, they have 4 flashes for Big Chillin. This is going to be huge for them. They just run through the smoke, though. You don't use any of your flashes. Okay, they don't care. They don't care because Devil just gets 2 kills with an SG. And instead of going for a pop flash over and blinding 2 and putting a chance on your side, you're trying to do a smoke criminal play. and that could have been a huge mistake. But thankfully, it kind of, I guess, somehow caught CLG Red off guard as well, because when Devil walked through the smoke or ran through the smoke, or actually his teammate, was it Monk? When he ran through the smoke, one of the CLG Red players was actually out in the open instead of really playing an angle more than anything, because I guess from my perspective, the way that she was playing it, if she's out in the open and where she was looking was not a crosshair placement to where that player ran out. She was looking towards the left side of the smoke. But the guy just ran out through the middle. A trade happened, but because of that trade situation, you know where that last player from CLG Red was. So it was just easy to pre-fire, especially with an SG. You get the kill, and that's it. 11-10. Vez at this point is going to call a timeout. It's time to calm things down a little bit here. Onto CLG Red. But here, let's put it this way: it's a better showing than how they played Mirage on their last matchup, because they lost it 16-6, I think, if I'm not mistaken, against a 9-2 in Advanced team. I think Diana at this point heard that jump. Should be able to get this kill. Oh my god, 2 dinks and no kill? You hate to see it. Roll-in strategy here is Monk is going to switch his his AWP, or yeah, his SG with the AWP. And I think that was Squiddo usually the offer for Big Chillin. Lisa walking out. It is a pistol round for CLG Red, so very tough. 2 dings with the P250 and no kills. I hate it when that happens. So this should put Big Chillin up at 12. And this is only a BO1, so CLG Red, that pause came into play this current round before we actually went into the pistol, so you could use the advantage of the timeout call plus this pistol round to continue to discuss how you want to play this next round. Because you're going to bring an op in with Benino. You're going to bring some, maybe some Ongs. It seems as though a couple of the ladies were comfortable with the Ongs. I think it was Jennifer. 3 M4A4s. Oh, a double op setup, actually. Okay, interesting here. So you're going to bring one towards mid. And one towards B. Big focus on connector hold. As they see nothing, you rotate Emmy back towards the A-bomb side, but quick plays here from BC towards the A-bomb side. They smoked out connector, they're going for a pinch, but only one player actually on the connector side, and on the bench, Diane gets caught as she was jumping up. That's what I said before. On your end, you only see the top of the head on catwalk. On his end, you see a whole body, especially if you jump. And he just walks through the smoke, and you never saw that coming. A nice pop flash, wow, from Lisa to make it a 3K now for Braun. And now it's good luck for Goose Breeder to try to save your M4. Your pinch inside CT spawn. Op shot missed. Lisa even killed him with the Mac, or kills her rather with the Mac 10. Jennifer, try to run away here. I don't know why you were still at connector side. Just run. That was a big investment from CLG Red. And they came out with 0 kills? 1 kill? I think it's a good call here from Vez to call another timeout. Let's calm things down a bit. You tried to call a timeout, refocus into the next one, and then the next one you got spanked, unfortunately. So it's nice to call another timeout to calm things up again. It's probably going to be, what, at this point, a 4-round, max round loss. So if I were CLG Red at this point, I wouldn't mind going for upgraded pistols. I like the idea that they had before with the pop flash over at mid. It actually blinded 2 players with SGs at this point. So if they're able to do the same thing this time with upgraded pistols, I think they might be able to take advantage of it. But if you're looking at the utilities, they bought 3 smokes and a molly. Molly was thrown towards Palace early. Or A-ramp. Yeah, it was thrown at A-ramp, so they can double peek towards the Palace. So it does pay off. They pick up an M4. You still have one lurking towards T-spawn, though. That's Braun with the SG. Smoke deep. Braun might fall back in his steps at this point. No, he's going to walk through it. He's been pretty confident walking through smoke, so why not? Big Chillin now taking team mid control. Still have 2 towards the B-bomb side, 2 towards the A-bomb side for CLG Red. And Goose Breeder. So you did upgrade with pistols, a couple of smokes, and mollies, but no armor. They're going to be pretty squishy. But it's not even needed when you have SGs just doming all the time. Goose Raider, unfortunately, her gun sticks out from Braun at the underpass, so that M4 salvage does not come into play. Now you're just looking for exits at this point. They're able to get one. Oh, Diana actually couldn't even move in and get up, pick up the gun. Easily spotted there now by Monk, and that is now 14-8 in favor of BC. 2 more rounds to win this map. Again, this is only a best of 1. I want to see the comeback, though. I want to see the comeback. Chat, give CLG some energy here. Give them a little bit of a fighting chance. This time, lots of utilities. So full arsenal for CLG Red with the exception of 3 kits. Because of the money remaining. Braun just doesn't care, trying to walk out. It was actually a pop flash probably from A-ramp for him to try to run out. Being a little bit ballsy this time, Big Chillin. So I want this to happen because I want CLG Red to say, look, you guys are cocky at this point. We're going to stop you in your tracks. We're going to make you guys sweat as we make the comeback. And then we see them win 16-14. That's what we want to see, right, guys? Unbiased caster. Goose Breeder gets another one onto Monk. So 2 ladies advantage. And the last 3 will try to, at this point, just run into A because all 3 of them are at the A ramp. They have full utilities, but they don't even want to execute. They have 2 smokes that they could throw towards ticket or towards ramp, but it's going to be a pop flash to run through. Not even. Let's jiggle peek, and Benita just gets 2 easy kills there. 1 more remaining. Peeks out. Benita with the hat trick. Let's keep going, man. Let's keep spanking them. At this point, like I said, you want to be overconfident. You have utilities. You have such a big lead. But you're actually not playing it or taking it seriously. Overconfidence at this point, you could pay the price. But with the amount of rounds that they've won so far from Big Chillin, they're looking very good in the money department. Probably could be able to buy this round and the next round at this point. So CLG Red still has a very steep hill to fight. Try to bring this back to a tied game of 14-14 if possible. And we'll see if this point Big Chillin is actually going to be using their utilities into their favor too. So bomb picked up. They have mid control now for Big Chillin. 2 guys at connector, 2 upper B, and 1 on catwalk. So it's going to be a pinch inside the B bomb site. You know, 1 lurking up towards that deep smoke. And that's going to cut a huge rotation. But look at that. Goose Breeder from this minimap is actually at T-spawn. So she's going to have so much information here, especially if Benita has the op to look back towards the catwalk. Dan can set up a huge crossfire, and even the first kill onto Squidda, so the op is down. So they're starting to think, especially with Goose Breeder on that big flank, they know it's coming towards B. Benita on top of that ticket booth takes another one down. You still have Braun inside connector. We have to come up big with Jennifer. She does get the first top kill. Trying to go for a second one. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. And Braun is the last one. Headshot onto Emmy. 30 seconds left on the clock. Now inside jungle. No vents are busted. So this is huge here for CLG Red. Benita, though, she peeks out. I don't know why. Just play angles. You have 1 inside mid looking towards the window and also towards jungle in the form of Diane. You throw the op, SG away rather, which is very smart to salvage the op. It's gonna be 14-10 no matter what, but the money is low. I think play the time into your favor. Counter-terrorists win. Because Benita lost an op, right? So that would have been 47.50 that you could have brought over into this round as well. You need as much money as you can moving forward to try to catch up against Big Chillin. Even Squidda at that, Braun at that round salvages an AWP, so that's even an op that's not needed to be purchased by Squidda. And they're back in full force for this round here. Nice by Emmy. Spray does not work though. She does at least connect into 1 because she was half blinded by a pop flash. And an aggressive push towards catwalk. They're running through the flames as well, but we've already rotated 2. The crab walk peak too slow. And now the last one spotted here inside B in under heavy attack. Very hard here. It's gonna be 15 to 10. Goose Breeder, good luck. She'll try to save this SG at this point. But this is what I'm talking about. Look at the next round. Look at the overlay right now. Benina's at 0. Benina's at 0. You get $2,900 actually losing this round. She's going to get a gun drop by Goose Breeder. So Goose Breeder could maybe drop a NOP at this point. Or she wants to drop an M4. So she could drop a FAMAS for Emmy. Or Emmy's going to force a FAMAS. So you could drop a NOP. If they actually saved that AWP from the round before, it would have been totally different story at that point. Oh no, she whiffed. They're not going to save the SG. That makes it even harder now at this point. All right. Can we see the overtime? There you go. I was wondering where that pause was, if that pause was going to come. Okay, color drops coming through. They have a Nog. Yes, they have full weapons, but the utility is very low. So Diane and Jennifer both playing towards B. The only thing that they have is smokes. So they don't have mollies to try to hold or stop a full-out rush towards the upper B like Big Chillin just did the last round. They have one flash from Jennifer to hopefully use that into fruition for a crossfire into B. And that's it. The good news is that they still have a knot. But it's not over if they win that fight, right? They bought all the way down to almost nothing. They win this round, they lose a couple of ladies in the fight. They're still on a low economy, and they still have 5 rounds to play to try to catch up. So it's a very, very tough feat at this point for Big Chillin. But they maintain their cool as Goose Breeder moves forward and gets the first kill at the A-ramp aggression. Diane's gonna get caught again. Again, jumping towards the catwalk. Knife in hand as well, switches through, but at least Benina goes to her. That's 1, 2, and that's another triple kill for Benina. Now it's a 2 versus 1. Braun is stuck inside B. They know that he's there because he actually did get the last two openers on that catwalk side. So bomb is dropped towards the A-ramp. I don't think the ladies know that it's actually dropped there. So Benina is still looking for some information. They can't play the bomb. Jennifer is going for a jiggle peek towards ticket booth. So they don't know the bomb's down. So this is huge for Braun right now. Still a flash and a smoke to work with, gets legged, and that's it. Moment of salvation so far. The first step towards the comeback. You still have another 150 steps to walk up there to make it 15 to 15. So dropping more weapons. FAMAS in the hands of Emmy. A little bit more utilities, double FAMASes. And thankfully, Big Chillin is on a save, and they're going to go probably for an execute because they have 4 flashes. So it's probably going to be the round where you're going to throw 4 flashes and then run out of side of B. I've seen this strat before. It's a 10-man strat from Devil. And they're going to run through the smoke as well because they tried to throw a molly before, but you do have Jennifer at the jail. So she gets 2 kills. Diane, meanwhile, gets dropped, but it gave enough time here for a rotation from Bonita. Squidder gets a kill with the Tech 9. They just want a bomb plant at this point. Both of them inside the site. Molly being thrown, forcing them to peek out towards the right side. Nice flick from Bonita, and Goose Breeder takes the last one onto Braun inside B. And that's going to be now 15 to 12. I was going to say maybe you can see another save coming in from Big Chillin because they do have, a lot of rounds to work with. All they need is 1 round. So they could have went for another pistol buy, but they decided to go for a force buy, or a full buy. Well, not really full. Barely any utilities for Monk, who just used his single flash. Devil only has a smoke, and a Galil for Braun. So they really want to end it right now, right here. What's up, Kimmy? So they at least have 3 people taking mid control, but Diane, is she going to get caught again? No, she makes it at least inside a ladder room. They might even go for a boost inside window. Goose Breeder down to 39 HP. I don't know if that was from nade damage. But this looks like it's going to be a pinch inside A, especially with the bomb running back from middle to A site. Lisa waiting up for the bomb carrier, which is Braun. 3 guys at connector. Diane actually dropped inside the window room, but Monk is watching it. I think he's going to see her from their point of view. It's going to be huge right now. Misses from Bonita. Diane loses the fight, and there you go. That's it. They open up the A-bomb site. Goose Breeder with 39 HP play Ninja Box. They know that she's in there because they damaged her before. They flush her out with a Molly. She gets burned down, and it's a 5-on-2, and this could be it, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, they had great positioning for CLG Red, but they couldn't get the kills on the picks, so it's now a 5-on-1 situation. Made that a 4-on-1. I'm stuck on a dead body with this auto director, but Emmy, let's switch over to her. She's at Tetris. She has the FAMAS. They know exactly where she's at. She gets 2 kills, and that ends it right there, with 3 guys still alive, but a final score of 16-12 in favor of Big Chillin. Unfortunately, I thought I was the good luck charm here for CLG Red, but it's going to be 5 rounds lost in a row, or 5 matches lost in a row so far for ESEA Advanced for Counter Logic Gaming ladies, CLG Red. Sorry about that, but hopefully they can make it back on Thursday, because they do have another matchup on Thursday, and that is also going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me just see if I still have that window open to see who they play. Indeed, I do. They're going to be replaying. No, sorry, that's the wrong one. Give me 1 second. CLG Red is going to be playing on Thursday Revenant Esports. So Revenant Esports, finally an even roster or even record than CLG Red. Could be a closer game, and they're going to try to break that losing streak on Overpass, which it actually did very good so far on Overpass in the match that I've casted against Front GG. So hopefully they'll be able to bring it back. But that being said, thank you so much for the congratulations with me being married, and also thank you so much, guys and girls, for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. That's gonna end it there because it was only one BO1 here for CLG Red. Make sure you tune in Thursday for the other BO1, which is going to be on Overpass against Cyberstorm and not Revenant Esports, sorry. So it's going to be against Cyberstorm on Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the same channel, twitch.tv/missharvey or missharvey.tv. Again, I am Van Silly. Thank you so much for CLG and for Newegg to have me on tonight. And also, thank you, Max, for being the production for tonight. And we will see you guys on Thursday. Make sure you guys follow me on social media if you want to. Let's be friends. At Van Silly on Twitter and also Van Silly on Instagram. And with that, wish you all a good night, and we will see you on Thursday. Bonne nuit, les amis.